Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful Pisces, my fellow Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our daily vibe messages from our guides for March the 3rd. So let's see what we have here for us today. Starting off, we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. And what's our final card? We have the Six of Swords. Okay, using the teacup, or the tea leaf rather, oracle today, let's see what we have. Well, our first card we've got is Feather, and it says someone you know is undependable and insincere. So right next to that, we have the Casket that says someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation, something here to do with your career. And we have the Egg, and it says success assured with good plans and hard work. So it's interesting here that, you know, somebody's going to be undependable. Okay, so what comes up is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is indicative of, you know, somebody deceiving us. It's the card of deception, the liar, the cheater, the thief, somebody who doesn't really, they're not totally honest, right? They come into our air, into our space, and they may convey totally different energy, which means they have ulterior motives. Maybe they're jealous of us. Maybe they're envious of something we're doing. Maybe they want to ride on our coattails of success, whatever the case is. But this particular energy is they get caught at the end of the day. Okay, so there could be somebody who said they were going to do something for you, and then they pull out at the last minute and they leave us stranded, right? That could be a situation some of you might be going through. You know, they're insincere, they're not honest with what they say they're going to do, and they're not dependable. So this particular energy is someone that you really are going to have an eye opener to today. They're going to disappoint you, and I think you're going to find you're going to walk away from them. You're not going to want to be involved in their friendship or their contact anymore. Often this card is, you know, somebody who, you know, it's like the wolf in sheep's clothing. They may be very charming, convincing, and in reality, they have ulterior motives, okay? They may want something that you have. I always say, not everybody at work is our best friend. We need to keep it professional, but also you need to be on the lookout today, Pisces, because there could be somebody who is really trying to get into your circle, and they have an ulterior motive, and it isn't a good one. So you may be walking away from them, okay? You may be, you know, saying, hey, this is it. I'm not getting involved anymore with you. And you're going to end in a situation that could be with somebody today that you thought you could depend on, somebody who you thought was honest, somebody who had totally charmed and convinced you otherwise that they were. So this is a card that says you're going to be letting maybe a situation or somebody out of your life. That's it, done and done. Now, the Knight of Pentacles comes in, and it says you're going to be making detailed plans. You're going to take your time. You're not going to rush into anything in the heat of the moment. This Knight usually succeeds at what he does because he doesn't go charging in headstrong without making a plan, so that he doesn't need any backup. He's already done the plan. He's been very careful. He ticks everything off according, and he's very logical, organized, articulate, because he wants to be accurate. So today could be a day that some of you will be doing this, making detailed plans to move forward with a situation, whether it's, you know, making a detailed plan how you're going to approach this individual and say, hey, we're not going to move forward with a project, or I don't, you know, or whatever, whatever the case is. Now, being careful, making detailed plans can be very, very beneficial today for some of you, rather than charging in headstrong in the heat of the moment, okay? So try to think about what you're going to do today carefully, taking your time, not rushing to do anything. Coming in next, we have the career card. Today might be a day where you're focused on your career, your job, your business, etc. And you've decided that you are open and you're forward thinking, and you may be wanting to move forward in a new direction. Maybe, this is the end of a situation for some of you. You might be making your mind up to leave a job and go to a different job, or a situation and go to a different situation. This calls for balance, taking yourself to center, not rushing in. Like I had said with the Knight of Pentacles, you've decided to move forward in a new direction. Now it's going to take you time. You're not there yet. Maybe you're just thinking about this in your mind, planning it, making out the details, working on your resume. Could be anything. But for some of you, maybe you're moving away from a situation or a relationship, something here. Now, it could have to do with your career. Maybe you're leaving a particular area, and, the Eight of Cups says you need to keep yourself balanced, keep your head straight, think on your feet, and listen to that little voice of reason. Don't go rushing in. Don't burn any bridges is what they're telling me. Okay, you don't want to burn any bridges. Okay, coming in next, we have the egg, and it says success assured with good plans and hard work. Yeah, so you definitely are planning something here. A lot of you might be thinking about leaving a situation and moving into a new situation. With your career, this could also be, this is a good card, but being balanced. Maybe you've been approached about something here at work whereby you may be taking or being moved, or maybe they're restructuring within the system, and you might not be in the same position you were originally when hired. So this can be a good thing for some of you. For others, it could be a disappointment. So you could be moving out or moving in a different position within the work you're at. Now, if you plan your move and you decide to leave, it might be a good choice, because when the 8 comes in, it says working hard, you're going to see, success coming in. This could be you saying, hey, I'm going to move forward. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied with where I am right now in a situation or my career or a relationship, whatever the case is. You've taken the initiative to say, I'm going to move in a different direction. So this is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So there's still going to be some challenges that need to be ironed out here. In the perfect world, we wouldn't have these problems, right? But it's reality here. So your hard work and your planning here, and being articulate, creative, and accurate, taking your time to move forward, that's what all of this is about now. I think you're moving forward. Perhaps you were in a position here where you really weren't happy, that, there was conflict of interest. There could have been somebody here who was difficult to work with, and you've decided to say, hey, I'm going to work hard. I've worked hard for what I got. I'm going to move forward where I'm going to be appreciated. This could be our energy this week for some of us. So, but you know what? Success is going to come into some of us because we're making good plans, okay? And as long as you be open and you're thinking forward, and making good plans, this will work out. So let's see what we have in additional information. Well, it's going to give us more freedom. We're going to feel happier with this move. We've got potential, and so will this new move offer us this potential. We need to be in touch with higher self for our greater good. All right, let's see. And love. Okay, so I think this move forward, is going to work out. It's a blessing in disguise. It's going to give us more freedom to do what we want to do. Maybe some of you are going to open up a side gig, or, maybe you're opening up your own business or a website or something. And I think there's great potential here to have success. Don't be afraid to tap into higher self. Speak to spirit, your guides, and the powers that be to protect you and guide you. Ask for their service here. And you know what? It'll be shown with love. Now, some of you may be shown love today. Maybe someone's going to come up to you and say, hey, I'm here to support you because I love you. Well, my beautiful fellow Pisces, this is our daily vibe from our guides today, and I wish you a great remainder to today, a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I will see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Pisces.